She was likely used for breeding most of her life, then cast aside when she got older and could no longer serve that purpose. Back when they were in college in Miami, a young couple decided on a whim to visit the Miami-Dade Animal Shelter. They weren't looking for a dog, but when they saw her, Linda, something just clicked. She had been at the shelter for months with no interest from fosters or adopters. She looked so timid, so unsure of everything around her. Her limp was severe, and she could barely move. On top of that, she was a senior. But despite all of it, there was something about her that pulled at them. They applied to adopt her, not really knowing what to expect. Early on, she was understandably anxious. It seemed like she'd never really lived in a proper home. The vet believed she'd had at least 1 or 2 litters in the past. She had a flat-footed stance, likely from being confined in a cage for nearly all hours of the day. It took time for her to adjust. Still, it was clear she was grateful to be out of that shelter. Linda had spent her whole life in warm Miami weather, so when they later moved to Boston and she experienced snow for the first time, it was magical. Despite her limp, she ran through the snow with so much joy. It was something they had never seen from her before.
Oh, she's running!
They had started her on a treatment regimen, and little by little, the limp that once made her nearly immobile began to fade. Now she runs up and down with ease and excitement.
Go on, Linda.
They took her to the beach, too, hoping the sand and water would be gentle on her joints. She loved digging around with her paws, exploring every corner of the shore. Over time, toys that once didn't interest her suddenly became part of her day. She's calm, trusting, and so full of love, despite all she's been through. She's only barked once when she thought another dog was threatening someone she loved. She's got this nurturing mama bear energy. If she hears a baby or a puppy crying, even from a phone, she rushes over, so concerned, sometimes even nudging the phone with her nose. She was their first dog. One of them had grown up in a family with allergies and was the only one who wasn't affected. When they had to leave town for a couple of days, Linda stayed at that person's parents' house. Despite the sneezing, they instantly fell for her. Now they say she's welcome anytime. She does get anxious when they leave, likely afraid she's being given away again, but she's grown so deeply attached to them. The bond they share is unshakable. Senior rescue dogs are truly special. They carry so much heart, so much quiet resilience. When they met Linda, something in them knew. This old girl needed out. People say there are dogs that feel like soulmates, and they believe that now. They looked at her once and just knew.